Shikant Rachita.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
सर मुझे ଆପଣ କାଲି ଟାସ୍କ ଦେଇଥିଲେ ସେଣ୍ଡ କରିଥିଲି କରିକି ଦେଖିଲେ କି?
ଦେଖିନି ଦେଖିଦବ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍।
So let us think of the scenario of this event management. So what basically happens in event management? Suppose think of before going to the project, think in a real life scenario. Suppose there is a marriage ceremony and we are going to book some space, book a calendar, something like that. So what we are doing and what they are doing, think in that context, so that you can get a real view of the project. Because whenever in real life will do the project, you need to contract with the stakeholder. You need to communicate with the stakeholder regarding the functionalities, what features they need, and what is their demand, what are the functional requirement, what is the non-functional requirement. Those things you need to keep in mind before starting your development. So now you are the person who is booking the venue. Now think of the person who is arranging all those things. So we need to think in that context because the venue starts from that part itself. We are only booking and using the facilities and coming out, giving some money. That's fine. But think about the person who is managing that event, who is managing the venue, who is managing all those things. So think, suppose there is a marriage. So what things are required in that venue? What are the functionalities? Think in that context. What is required? First of all, a place is required, a room is required. Yes or no? So inside that room, suppose the party is a anniversary party or a reception. So what is required? You need flower. You need food item because anybody those who will be invited, you are going to offer them some food. So that facility should be there. A room should be there. Decoration should be there, and DJ should be there. Somebody want to dance. Yes or no? This happens. Suppose there is a marriage party or some birthday party. So birthday party will dance. Yes or no? So for that reason, you have to book some equipment, DJ, light, flower, bouquet, food item. All those things are required, right? So this is taking this basic idea into mind. We'll start discussing on this project. So what are the functionalities and how you can develop it? Okay. So first of all, who is doing all these things? Whatever functionality just now I have discussed. Who is doing these things? Is the user doing it? Admin. So there must be an admin. बढ़िया project करते थे ना बुझिए सब there must be admin, somebody who is managing those things. Yes or no? So now we'll think of that part. Which part? Admin part. Who is managing all those things? So who is managing admin? So for admin, how can I know that a person is admin or a person is a user? Can we say? जो मैनेज करेगा परफेक्ट कौन मैनेज करेगा उसको अभी अभी प्रोग्राम की साइड से थोड़ा सोचो कैसे पता चलेगा सिस्टम को तुम यूज कर रहे हो मैं यूज कर रहा हूँ सिस्टम को कैसे पता चलेगा कि तुम एडमिन हो मैं यूजर हूँ एनी आइडिया इतने डिस्कस कर सकते हैं प्रोजेक्ट यस यस वो वेरी गुड हम लॉगिन द पर्सन तुम्हें लॉगिन करके तुम स्कूल की कॉलेज में तुम रोल नंबर तुम लॉगिन आ गोटे फैकल्टी लॉगिन प्रोफेसर लॉगिन कर समान पेज समान है बट रोल डिफरेंट है ताकि जहां देखो तुम सेटा देखियो in our ERP whenever we are logging in whatever functionality we are assigned we are able to see those things but whenever other somebody else logging he or she is able to see those parts which have been assigned to him or her right your system also should work in that way. Because in real life, I am not going to give some letter to the ministry directly because I am not authorized to do that. Right? I am giving a lecture over here. Director is not going to give you a lecture for standing over here. Why? Because that is not his duty. Right? Similarly, in your system, whenever somebody logs in, so appropriate menu should show to him or her. Then how can I check it from the login? Whenever you are logging in, at that point of time, you should check whether that person or that user ID is an admin or a user or a student or anything. Clear? Is it clear? Is it making sense? So fine. So with this thing, login part is clear. So now there is a login part. Clear? Everywhere there is a login part because you need to manage the user who is what. User login. Then that login now it is for admin. Clear? Admin login. Similarly, divide it in two parts because we are going to discuss this thing in a here the user is there and it's admin also. So here, so far as our discussion is concerned, there are two stakeholders for the timing. It may increase or decrease. We are starting the discussion. I don't know where the discussion will end. So, see, because it is like that. Software you cannot predict the entire thing from the beginning. You have to design the prototype. Then, depending upon the user functionality, user requirement, you have to change the system accordingly. But your system should be designed in such a way that the basic functionality should not change. नहले कौन हो तुम घर बने जे 500 माल कोटा तो एते तुम मूल द्वारे डिफेक्ट है तो मूल द्वारे जे भंगा है घर पूरा कोलैप्स करियो so you should think and design in such a way that the basic structure of the software should not be hampered at any cost. So this is so far as we have discussed two parts. This is our admin part. This is our user. Here. So in admin part, what the person is doing, first of all, first functionality, whatever I am saying, the login. Here also the person who will log in. How can I know that that is the authorized user? Then also login is required. Not GNS to login korbo. Login. So now saying directly I am saying login. Is it feasible? Can a person directly log in? Facebook में डायरेक्ट लॉगिन करते हैं कौन करता है रेस्टोर बोलो वेरी बढ़िया सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर है सब जानेगा लोग एग्जैक्टली सो बिफोर दैट यू हैव टू रजिस्टर यदि तुम छोटा प्रोजेक्ट कर रहे हो ताकि तुम्हें डाटाबेस इन द बैकएंड व्हाट यू कैन डू यू कैन सपोज रीच 2 to 3 यूजर फॉर द सेक ऑफ शोइंग those who are interested to show their project in their universities here you can do in that way but in real life what will happen the user have to register. Okay. So after that, he or she can log in. Okay. Then again, if you extend it, again it will be extended. Suppose somebody is registered, then whether the admin will approve him or her. Somebody will log in from Malaysia and you would like to book a venue in Raurkela, and the admin doesn't think that it's a legitimate user. So will the admin allow that person? No. So again, there is approval part. So it is all you. You are the developer, you are the software architect, you have to decide. Okay? So registration, then approval, then login. If it is a small project, you simply keep it registered, login. You have to enter suppose 3 users, one is admin, one is some username, 2 to 3 users. They can log in and you can proceed accordingly. In the scenario, if it is 2 to 3 users, you don't need to keep these 3 stages. Is it making sense? If it is in a real life scenario, you have to make it is mandatory. You have to make a registration, you have to make a approval, you have to make a login. Clear? Is it making sense? I am saying in both the scenario. In a real life scenario and in your real life. Means whatever you are going to do in your university project. That is a small project, you can customize accordingly. If it is real life project you are going to do, the scenario is like this. I am not mentioning that. Clear? Next phase, what we will do after logged in, the person has been logged in, the system will decide whether he or she is a user or a admin. If that person is admin, then what feature should he able to see? Diagram discussed, whatever we have discussed. Then nomenclature is up to you. I am just saying the concepts. Venue, that means I have to add a venue. Suppose Swasti group of Swasti group. Swasti group has so many hotels. One in Raurkela, one in Bhubaneswar, one in Chilka, another is in Puri. Yes or no? So suppose I want to book the Swasti group, Swasti group. Then which Swasti group I will do? So that has been managed by Swasti Group of companies. Yes, so that we have so many venues. We have at Puri, we have at IIM Chimka, we have at Bhubaneswar, we have at Rourkela. Which place I want to book? Clear? So first of all, I have to add venue, because even if the admin will add the venue, then the user can try to book it. Yes or no? ଯଦି ମୁଁ କହିବି ସମ୍ବଲପୁରରେ ସ୍ୱସ୍ତି ପେମେଣ୍ଟ ନାହିଁ, ମୁଁ କହିବି ନା ମୁଁ ସମ୍ବଲପୁର ବୁକ୍ କରିବି, ହେଇପାରିବ? It is not possible. So the admin has to add the venue. Add venue. Is it making sense? Add venue. You have to think in the inside this add venue, what can be the attributes, or what can be the, what are the features. Suppose venue, what can be venue name, venue address, venue capacity. Think in that scenario. Somebody is trying to book, suppose there is a venue of Swasti Group in Sambalpur which has capacity 20, but I want the venue, I want to conduct an event which will which consists of 500 participants. So can I book there? Even if I try to book there, the system should deny me that, sir, this is maximum capacity is 20. You cannot book for 500. Kindly book these features, this venue. Clear? So think in that context. What are the attributes you need for a venue? Clear? It is up to you. Add a venue. We'll add the venue. After that, what we will do? In that venue, what are the features I want? Suppose I'll say, I'm saying for the sake of example, um, venue is added. Suppose light. I'll add light. Add light means inside light, so many features are there. DJ light is there, or decoration light is there, or some other sorts of light.
फैंसी लाइट भी.
Yes, yes. What that exactly that I was trying to say, but I couldn't say that. Okay, so you understand it. Okay. So lighting, you can add light depending upon your requirement. You are the admin. You have to, whatever facilities you have to add it here. We have diesel light facilities. We have that cool light, so that it will create a, suppose somebody is trying to book that venue, so for some sad ceremony. So will he take the DJ, or will he take the that fascinating light? So it's simple light. Only serious light. So those things, depending upon the user's requirement, you have to cater. So add light. Then add food. What food you can provide. Okay. Depending upon your customer base, you have to again design it. Suppose foreign customers are coming, you have to customize which type, which continental food you are providing, or what are your special dishes. Whenever you go to hotel, they show menu of the day. Compare items over body menu of the day. Okay. So not exactly. I'm just saying. So you add your food item, add your light, add your menu, and in this way you can add your other features. Okay. So after adding these things, now let us switch to the user part. Again, we'll come to the admin. Okay. So in user part, what user can do? User will first log in, register, login. It is up to you. Login. After successful login, the person should be able to book the bill. Okay. So for booking a venue, what do you think? What data you want? You will ask you. सर मैं ट्रैवलर से आई वांट टू बुक द बीबी, मुझे अभी बीबी चाहिए, तो मैं पहला क्वेश्चन क्या पूछूंगा? व्हाट क्वेश्चन आई विल आस्क? एग्जैक्ट, व्हाट इज योर रिक्वायरमेंट, व्हाट इज द ओकेजन. So the way we think, we are trying to give that message to the computer. You think in that computer first पूछेगा आपको क्या चाहिए, क्यों चाहिए ये venue, क्या करो? That means what is the occasion. So those things you have to think of. What is your occasion? Again, कितने लोग बैठेंगे? What is the capacity? Because my capacity is 500, you will say that, sir, I want to book for 1000 people. I will deny. Okay. So again, what is the capacity and what sort of light you require? Suppose there is a meeting, condolence meeting. Do I need a like DJ light? No. I simply need the this light or dim the lights to show the empathy or show the emotion towards the person. So light. what light I want, what lighting facility. Again, if you want to, again I'm saying, for a real life project, you have to do all these things inside this booking menu. But if you want to linger the project, if you want to make it longer, suppose your guide will say, no, it's a small project, you have to make it larger. So what you have to do inside this book menu, once you keep it in one page book menu, you keep that light in another page, you keep that food in another page, you keep the equipment. What is the equipment? Equipment can be DJ, it can be some other equipment, the dance floor, DJ, and there can be some other. So suppose that the foam comes out, somebody the bride and groom is going, and the smoke will come out. Those things are equipment. So you need to. So এটা হচ্ছে কি না? লোক পয়সা দিচ্ছেন সে বড় হ্যাপি ধর্ম পুরো লাগাতে রাজা আসবে। আর লোক বিজনেস সেন্টার। So if you are booking that, you will be given that facility. Add equipment. So you can make it different page, or you can um, compile all these facilities in one page. It is up to you. Okay. From user perspective, it is better to do it in one. In one page, you know what light you want, because usually think, oh, why I will once book the venue, once I will book the light, but for the admin point of view, it is required to make it flip. Because today there are 3 lights to more than 500 lights. So it is better to, because it is one time. For the admin it is one time, but for the user it is very boring. It will make it distinct, different. It is up to you. If you want, you can make it separate for sake of increasing the number of pages. Here, I'm saying clear language, which is understood to you. Because suppose in your project, you are going to submit the project and your guidance says, oh, what, only user has only what, 2 pages? No, it's not accepted. So you split it. You split and make it 5 pages. Functionality is same, but the functionality is 5 pages. So you make it 1 page or 3 pages, it is up to you. Clear? Then inside this book menu, so what we are covering, booking the venue, there we are collecting the required attributes, which venue I am booking, what is the capacity, and what lighting I want, what food I want, what sort of equipments I want, those things I want. If it is, you are free to do anything. I am saying this much means this is not fixed, bound to this much. You can add so many other features if you want. Here I am saying the basic feature. So now venue is booked. So after venue is booked, what should I do? Venue is not booked. I have applied for the venue. As a user, now I am requesting the owner, the admin, to confirm my booking. एमती अच्छी मैं अप्लाई करूँ संख्या में तो venue मिलेगा मैं पढ़ेगी कितना चाहिए तो कर देना है ना मैं फर्स्ट जाऊँ booking करूँ booking बराबर approve हो जी after that whatever we are able to do we can do. So after booking, after the application, what should happen? Get very good. So you have understood the flow very good, very well. So next will come to the admin. In the admin, what will happen? Here, what we will do? Approval this. Is it making sense? Here we will do the approval. So from here the flow will come here. Approval. Clear? So approval, here the admin either can approve or deny. Okay. So here another thing in this user booking part you can show whenever the person is choosing the facilities, light, food, equipment, the price will also decrease accordingly. Yes or no? Price will increase accordingly. I am adding the facilities. I am adding taking facilities, light. I am taking another equipment. I am adding another DJ. The price will increase or decrease accordingly. So you have to show that. Whenever user is checking this feature, this price is increasing. Likewise in Amazon or Flipkart, whenever you are adding item to your cart, your price increases or decreases. You are taking out the item from the cart, price is decreasing. You are adding items, price is increasing. You have to show it. Because without knowing the price, how the user can book? When you book from the lockdown. He might be thinking that it is up to 20,000. So you have to show the price. Clear? So here you will approve. At the approval phase, you will approve what venue you are going to give, what facilities you are going to give. Okay. And what is the costing. Clear? It is editable. Suppose if you don't have facilities, this much facility, you can either deny or you can convince the customer, sir, we don't have uh, just to yesterday the DJ is out of support. If you want, I will decrease the price and it can book. It is up to your business policy. Okay. So now the admin will approve or reject. Okay. After approval, what should happen? Before approval, what should happen? I need the money. Because I'm the admin, if I approve for the tomorrow event, you will bring your people and you will dance over there. But I have not received a single penny. So what I will do? Before the approval, I need the money. I need the transaction. मुझे पैसे चाहिए. पैसा नहीं होगा तो मैं कैसे पेमेंट दे दूँगा? So the required amount needs to be deposited. Clear? Or after approval or after recommendation, it is of you think. If you are a owner of the resort, how you are doing it. Suppose you have the facility, no, you book and you enter, you go, then only you will pay the money. Then it is up to you. You will incur loss. These people are not going to pay anything after the year. You keep it in mind. Okay. So you collect the money, then again it is up to you. Again collecting money, how you can incorporate either via UPI or via net, that gateway, payment gateway, or hard cash. Somebody is coming to the venue and he is giving you money and you are approving the. While approving, you should also enter how much amount he has given, via what reference number, because at the end of the year you have to compile कितना पैसा मिला है वहां से आपको टैक्स देना पड़ेगा. Clear? So you have to keep those things in mind. Clear? The payment part is over. It is payment part. मैं disguise these things I am saying, or you can add a omit the question. मैं तुम्हें प्रत्येक विषय और बोल रही हूँ सुनने के बारे में. So approval, after approval, what you will do? User also should be able to see, the admin should also be able to see the list of users, all the registered users, all the registered users. Who are the users? The admin should be able to see all the bookings, all the bookings, so that I can know on which day I have a booking. Another feature, many features are there. While approving, your system should check whether you have approved any other request on that same date, same time. If you have already approved one marriage ceremony on 26th of this January, you cannot, your system should not allow you to approve another request on the same day. Because if you don't have that much capacity in the venue, how can you book? Suppose society venue master venue. Then you can book 5 parties at a time. But if you have one venue, you should be able to book one venue. ठीक है जी? बात समझ आते हो? हाँ, आपको मार दे पड़ेगा. But when practically people will come, then you will be, your system will be then how is system allowed to book it. Clear? So you have to keep that in mind. All the bookings you should be able to see. That's it. You can also add feature how much revenue is collected. It is up to you. I'm not making it perfect. How much revenue is collected. Okay. You can also embed the which facility, feedback facility. After completion of the event, people can give feedback. How was the venue? How was the food? How was the light? So that they can make it great. People before booking, people can see yes, it's a 4-star, it's 5-star. So that it is very good for people to judge with them. Clear? So taking that functionalities in mind, yes.
सर और जो फूड सर्विस में से जो फूड सर्विस टा आपण कहले सेठी सर वेल्टी की यूनिक करिया पे वेलकम ड्रिंक भी ऐड करले चलिबो कि
It is not
जो माने इवेंट करूछन्ती तांको पे एटा भलो हो पटी.
Nihari, that those steps are very good and very innovative. You are free to add any feature to their project. It is your project and you are the head. You think you are the head. You don't think whatever I have told you have to implement that because it is your project. You are going to design it. How beautifully you can design it. It is yours. Yeah.
आई कैन
Keeping these functionalities in mind, you start your developing those ER diagrams, your flow diagrams, data flow diagrams, and your content backend in that context.
सर
Cool.
सर हमर हेल्थ सेंटर मैनेजमेंट प्रोजेक्ट अछि अरिन मो और रचिता तो तार ईआर डायग्राम और डाटाबेस केमनी करियो सेटा सेंड करी छै और डाटा फ्लो डायग्राम टा आज सर करी कि पुणी सेंड करिवे ଟିକେ ଚେକ୍ କରିଦେବେ ତାପରେ କରିବୁ
हाँ पठा
डिजाइन
पठा हमें देखिए देखो ठीक है
सर सेंड କରିଦେଇଛି
हाँ ठीक पठे दीजिए हमें देखो से पिला ଟିକେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ବାକି ଦିନ ପ୍ରୋଜେକ୍ଟ ଟା ବୁଝେଇ ଦେଇକି ଆମେ ତାକୁ ଚେକ୍ କରିବୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା सर